In my last video, you guys would not stop commenting asking for a toy store in my Christmas town. And if you ask enough, then I will deliver because your wish is my command. This is part 4, I think, of the Christmas Town series. So let's get right into it. When I picture toy stores, I always imagine them to be on the corner of a street, like this one already was. So I thought, how perfect.
It was perfect. Perfect.
I thought we'd start off by having a semi-roof in the middle. And if we press R so the arrow comes round here. Oh no, I've done one of those like bowl roofs. And just for now, I'm going to move this fountain out the way because it's a bit in my field of view there. This roof is on fire. Also guys, random fact, I saw that song live last night. Put a video on screen. I went to this concert called Jingle Bell Ball in England. Anyway, what I'm trying to do here is make like tall windows, but it's kind of hard, you know. Does that look like it's a full window going on there? I think this actually has potential. It looks a little like a prison cell at the moment, but I'm hoping once there's lights in the inside, it will look a little bit more splendid. Just reminds me of that toy store out of Harry Potter.
Stepper, we've got fighting fancy.
So next up, we're going to need to build a big sign that says Toy Story on it. Toy Story? I meant Toy Store. I'm not very good at writing shapes. I'm pretty sure if we make sure all of the dots are even. What's going on with this T? And Y just looks like somebody doing the splits. So let's very quickly change this. Oh, I like this sign. And P.S. I literally have no idea where this is going to go. I just made this assuming that we have room for it. Okay, y'all. I like that. Sorry, I just had to announce that really loudly to you all. I do like it. And as usual, I've completely forgotten about the sides of the build. I'm sorry, y'all. Now we need to start Christmasifying it. It's less than 2 weeks till Christmas. And I'm so excited, but I'm stressed. I still need to buy people's presents. Like, if you're watching and you're like 8 years old, you are so lucky. You don't have to buy presents for anyone. And notice I've tried to go minimalist with my bushes because I'm taking on board your guys' advice that I go a bit overboard. If we just look over at my apartment, for example, a bit overboard. And then my favorite light, icicle lights. And one other idea I just want to toy around with. I'll stop making jokes. The idea of resizing Santa. I did not know you could resize this big dada. Like, should Santa be taking the queen's spot up here? Nah, it looks better as a teddy. I'm sorry, Santa. I'm gonna also steal a mailbox. They just look aesthetic, to be honest. That's the only reason. Let's go inside. Oh my God. What is that? Let me fix it really quickly. What I was trying to explain is that we are gonna have a second floor in here. Now, I need to work out, can you place things on roofs? You can. What is this myth that you can't place things on roofs? What the hell are you lying to me for? And can we just talk about how good it looks from the inside, by the way? I honestly think the look of stairs in a candy store would look nice. So why don't we use these for the first time ever? Ah, block bug. Why have you just thrown me out? Are you kidding me right now? I've been thrown to a lobby. Sorry guys, don't really know what happened there, but I'm back. And I really like the festive railing, but I don't think we can use it right now because this railing has glass. It just looks so much better when the stairs are seamless. And we can just use that garland. I love the sight of this garland. I have so many ideas for what to go in here, guys.
You freak up! You freak up! You freak up!
First of which is going to be the ground floor, which is going to be kind of pink. We need to find the perfect shade of pink. Oh, that is the perfect shade. If you guys want to build this for yourself, the hex code is that. And I really don't even know what hex code is. I just pretend to know, to be honest. And let's begin. So we're going to resize these. So hopefully they're not poking out the side. No, they're not. And I say this all the time, but it's very therapeutic building with basic shapes. Like everything just slots so perfectly into place. And honestly, they're so specific. You'll probably end up with a build that no one has. I highly doubt anyone has got this exact archway system in their house, you know what I mean? If they did, I'd be a little scared.
Oh, scary. Give them my timbers.
I might just slightly change the shade of the one behind. And then obviously some LEDs. So this section is going to be like cuddly toys, stuffed animals, whatever you want to call them. Now, I'm going to start off with the Christmas range. That is going to be only limitedly on sale in maybe December. Why did I say maybe December? Obviously, it's going to be just December. So who doesn't want a little Christmassy Pookie Bear for December?
Pookie Bear.
I promised you'd be in here, Fat Santa, and you are. And do we have another one of them? Just the snowman. Can you resize the snowman? Oh, it looks like they're all holding hands. And I basically just placed every stuffed animal they have. And when you place the Nutcracker Man, it looks like he's dancing. Over over here, I'm going to do something that we're going to work on in a second. It is going to be a raised platform, and we're going to have a similar archway on this. So the whole point of this is to basically have like a little comfy seat moment. So I've actually used a blanket designed for the bed on this, and we're going to have a bunch of kids themed pillows because this building really is the only thing better than a toy store. A Christmas toy store. And up here, I think is basically going to be where you meet Santa.
Who the heck are you?
What are you talking about? I'm Santa Claus.
Every single town, every single mall on planet Earth, at Christmas time, will have a little pop-up for Santa Claus. And then we're going to have to get a bunch of presents. You know, we can probably even use some of these light-up ones. Because I'm sorry, the only reason you go to Santa is to get the present. Do you know what I mean? Wow, Santa's got a very large array of presents for us today. And we'll put a peppermint pillow for him. And why not actually have a big window underneath this arch? That looks splendid, but I do want a little break from downstairs. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I did just film about half an hour of footage and it all wasn't filming. So I have just backspace. But what I was basically doing up here is we are now focusing on the real world. Everyone these days for Christmas just wants technology. So I was building a rainbow cover up here. It's where we're going to be selling the Xboxes, the TVs. If you're watching this video, you're watching it on your phone, your iPad, your TV, your laptop. Technology isn't all bad. It allows me to connect with all of you guys.
Oh my God! Wow!
Now, I'm going to reenact what I did when it wasn't filming. Do I have arcade machines? I do! I was really honestly surprised when I first saw this. Basically, these are little testers. So rather than buying it straight away, you can actually have a go on the machine. Probably wouldn't ask for one of these for Christmas. But what you will ask for is MacBooks, computers.
These are the best and most capable iPhones we've ever made.
I remember, guys, 7 years ago when I was 10 years old. Jesus, I'm old. But anyway, I asked for an Xbox. I literally begged all year. And then I finally got one. And for the next 5 years, I literally just played Minecraft every day on this Xbox 360. But yes, Minecraft is definitely my second favorite game after Roblox. I also 1 year asked for a Polaroid camera. You know, and it was just the trend to get a Polaroid camera and everyone got one. And now, just like not the vibe anymore.
Like, it's not the vibe. Stop!
Now, guys, this store might seem innocent. It's actually trying to sneakily manipulate us the whole time. Basically, the idea is you look at like this laptop and you fall so in love with it that you just beg your mum for it. You're so obsessed with the idea of having it. And then by the time you get down to the cash register, you don't even know the price yet, but it's too late. You have to buy it. And that's how toy stores work, guys. Don't fall into their trap. Now, these two big lumps here are going to be for the rich kids' toys. These are going to be the kind of thing that like Kim Kardashian is getting for North. Jeep and convertible car. No, those kids are actually so cool when they're rocking around in their like mini car. I legit wanted one of these so bad as a kid. And speaking of cars, it actually kind of reminds me, you know, in like supermarkets when they have those mini bus toys, they don't go anywhere. They sort of just bounce about. That's what we're going to do over here. And they normally have like a creepy mouse on them or something, but I'm not going to add the creepy mouse today. And I don't want to fall into the trap of cluttering up the upstairs. So we're just going to add these final cubby shelves. Since when have we had a wall projector in the game?
Where do you even come from? Who are you?
I'm not even lying. I didn't know that existed. Now, we don't have iPhones in Bloxburg. You know what, actually? We can use these photo frames and then make them iPads. And underneath all this, all the extra stock. If you're ever tempted to steal an iPad, first of all, never steal. Second of all, don't bother if it's from a store. All of the phones are locked anyway. Like, you can't actually do anything with them. I'm going to be a little bit of a sneaky monkey by actually adding all of the lighting on the roof. Jesus, that is so bright up here. Why is it so bright?
No, get those lights off! Off! Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off.
I honestly think it's just a crime if you don't make use of a 2-story chandelier when you can. And I'm basically just going to do the reverse of what I did on the ceiling underneath the floor. I'm not sure why I do this. I just think lights clutter up a build sometimes. In this corner here, it's the perfect place for a tree that we can rock around.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
By the way, if you ever want to send me any messages or anything, you can easily access me on Instagram. That sounds like an advert or I'm trying to promote myself. So if we're getting back into that store aspect, before we run out of room or before I forget, we should probably add a traditional counter. Do you know what I haven't used at all this year? A gift wrapping station. So a lot of stores these days, when you go there, they will be like, do you want that gift wrapped? And I always say yes. I cannot wrap presents. Now, the idea that this teddy bear gave me is over here in the corner, we could have it hold holding like presents. And this isn't going to be like anything to buy. It's more of like a photo op. And to finish it off, we're going to use some of my favorite shelves, modern corner shelves. And they kind of look like Christmas trees. I might be reaching a little bit there. And then in this front bit here, we're going to have a couple of these cabinets. So we're just going to have like the very iconic toys. I don't know what this little man is for. He honestly creeps me out so much. Play-Doh. Oh my gosh, I love Play-Doh. Did anyone else used to eat Play-Doh? Don't do it. It's so salty.
Don't do it.
And maybe this can actually be like the discount bin. You know, at Walmart, they have like a discount bin. And I'm making it messy on purpose because they truly do just shove everything in it. And that concludes True Reese's Toy Store. And the elf hunt has started. Come join the event. Oh my gosh. Surprise, guys, the elf hunt started. But we're not going to do that right now. We need to tour the toy store. I think it matches in perfectly with the town. I mean, obviously, we've only got about a third of the town done. But this is definitely giving enough Christmas vibes for me. So let's go through the revolving door, which for once, I didn't get trapped in. As we first look around, it's honestly aesthetic. Like, I normally think supermarkets, toy stores, they normally look ugly. For me, what's happened? I've become aesthetic, guys. I need a Visco Girl cup. The first thing we have is the Christmas tree. It's kind of irrelevant. It's just under the stairs. But just next to it, we have the little seating area. So this is basically where you can very comfortably sit down here if you're waiting for Santa. In the back, why does this look so cinematic? And then obviously you get your free present. So yeah, thanks for that, Santa. See ya. Oh my gosh, I almost just knocked over all these shelves like that scene in Elf. So here is more the toddler stuff. We built this at the end and we built this at the beginning. If you like this plush elephant, you simply take it and then you take it over to the counter. Do you want anything from the discount bin? I don't really think I do.
Not to sound like a millionaire or whatever.
And then we'll become a sales clerk for a minute and we will place this. And oh my gosh, I haven't wrapped a present since last year. And then you take your gift bag and you will go, thanks for the elephant. And then you'll run out without paying. No, I'm joking. Then you will obviously pay the person. I think it's so cool how you literally get bags now. Like, what? Bloxburg is so modern. So let's go upstairs, and up here I really like the view.
I like the view
because you can see who's coming in. So an overview of up here, it looks pretty splendid. Now the first thing I want to do is test out this projector. What does this do? What in God's green earth? I did not know we had that in the game, guys. Over here are the cool kid toys. You literally look, can you hear that? I'm clicking on it so hard and you can't even get into it because these are so secure. Over here, the iPads. We all have iPad screen. And finally, the place where that one kid who like loves cake or something will sit and play arcade games all day long. So that's the toy store. I do hope you guys loved watching this, and I'll see you all later. Bye.